tutorial. So today we will be talking about a new branch of science which deals with carbon. We all know that carbon is a biological molecule which is present in all living things. So for this video, teacher Roland and teacher Bon would be teaching us.
Hello, I am teacher Roland. Today we will be talking about hydrocarbon. Hydrocarbon is the simplest of all compounds because it only consists of hydrogen and carbon. Before we start the tutorial, let us first know the objectives. Alkane is the simplest of all hydrocarbon. It is only composed of carbon, hydrogen, and a single bond. It is also called a saturated hydrocarbon because it has four or a complete bond.
And hello, this is Teacher Bon. And for the formula of alkanes is C sub n and H sub n times 2.
We name alkane by the number of carbon in Greek and then the prefix of A and E.
And for solving for alkanes, you would substitute the n in the formula. Then, do the same with other problems. And for the ethane, you need to copy the formula. So C sub n and H sub n times 2 plus 2. So you need to substitute it. So C sub 2 and H sub 2 times 2 plus 2 is equals to C sub 2 and H sub 6. And for the propane, or also known as C sub 3 and H sub 8, first you put the structural or C dash C dash C and H for hydrogen at all sides. So H, H, H. Then you put the formula C sub n and H sub n times 2 plus 2. Then you substitute C sub 3 and H sub 3 times 2 plus 2. So the answer would be C sub 3 and H sub 8. For the butane, or also known as C sub 4 and H sub 10, again you will put the structural formula C, 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 4C dash, and H again for hydrogen. So you copy again the formula and substitute butane. Then the answer would be C sub 4 and C sub 10. For the last example of alkanes is pentane. So again, you put the structural formula. So you need to put 5 carbons because we all know it's pentane. And hydrogen again at all sides, H, H, H. And if you want to solve how we got C sub 5 and H sub 12, you need to follow again the formula. So you will get the result.
Now we're going to talk about alkyls. The difference between alkane and alkyls is that alkyl has one open attachment. Alkyls are often used as a substituent. Naming alkyl groups is the same with alkane, but the prefix is used YL instead of ANE. Alkyl's formula is carbon sub n hydrogen sub 2 times n plus 1. Substitute n with 3 hydrogen atoms are bonded to 1 carbon atom. Do the same with the next examples. So here are some examples. First up is methyl. You just have to put 1 carbon atom with 3 hydrogen atoms. So you would get CH sub 3 as the answer. Next up is ethyl. Just do the same method with methyl. You just have to put 2 carbon atoms with 5 hydrogen atoms. So you would get C sub 2 and H sub 5. Up is propyl. You just have to do the same process as the others. You just have to put 3 carbon atom with 7 hydrogen atoms. So you would get C sub 3 and H sub 7. So the fourth example is butyl. You just have to do the same process as the others. You just have to put 4 carbon atoms with 9 hydrogen atoms so that you could get C sub 4 and H sub 9. So the last example is pencil. You just have to do the same process as the others. Just put 5 carbon atoms with 11 hydrogen atoms around it, except the left side. So you would get a C sub 5 and H sub 11. So let's go to Mr. Bond so that he could explain us what is Alkyl's halide. So here you go.
Thank you, Teacher Rowling. So let's proceed to alkyl halides. So alkyl halides are also used as substituents, but instead of hydrocarbon, halogens are used, like chlorine, bromine, iodine, chlorine. Alkyl halides also doesn't have a formula. So here's an example.
Naming branches chain alkanes such as this, we must first identify the longest carbon atom chain and then the number main carbon in the chain. Next, identify the alkyls group or substituent and number each according to its attachment on the chain. If there are common alkyl groups in the chain, identify the location, separate the numbers by a comma and a dash. Before the name of the molecule, use prefixes like di, tri before the alkyl groups. So that is it. That is how you solve an alkyl halides. Thank you so much for watching our videos. That is all for today. Stay tuned for the next tutorial videos. Bye!